Mabuhay! Hello guys! Welcome to my video. I am Jeanette A. Pisabra from Section 2 EdPhil 4B. For today's video, we are going to talk about the environment of the Philippines. Why is it important and what will happen if our environment will be destroyed? In this video, I am going to discuss the three main factors that greatly affects our environment. But first, let's start from the beginning up to the current situation of our environment in the Philippines. The Philippines was one of the richest countries in terms of natural resources and biodiversity. According to the National Mapping and Resource Information Authority, the Philippines has a total of 7,641 islands. Philippines is best known for its beautiful beaches and other forms of bodies of water that attracts a lot of tourists from locals and internationals. There are two seasons in the Philippines. The rainy season that starts from June to the early part of October, and the dry season that starts from the later part of October to May. The Philippines has a fertile lands that can be used to grow a variety of foods such as rice, vegetables, and fruits, which are the main source of food for Filipinos. There are also a lot of animals that can only be found in the Philippines, such as the Philippine eagle, Visayan spotted deer, tamarao, Philippine tarsier, etc. The Philippines was a very beautiful and rich country back then, but today it is facing a big problem caused by the abuse and mistreatment of its people.
Hundreds of families evacuate in the Mindoro provinces due to heavy flooding.
At least 29 people have died and dozens more are missing after another landslide in the Philippines.
In the shadow of the capital of the Philippines lies a city of garbage.
I chose three topics from the environmental problems in the Philippines to discuss with you guys, and these problems are interrelated to each other that have a huge impact to all of the biotic and abiotic factors. First is overpopulation. We are aware that the population in the Philippines is continuously growing, and because of that, it requires more resources to meet the needs of the people, particularly the food and the shelter. Overpopulation creates two major problems, and these are the deforestation and pollution. Let's talk about first the second problem, which is the deforestation. Trees and plants are being destroyed by the people to make way for housing and constructing various buildings. Deforestation has a big impact on the ecosystem in the forest. Animals are losing their habitat and their lives become in danger because people keep hunting and killing them. Deforestation also causes severe flooding. Now, let's move on to the third or last problem that I'm going to discuss, the water and the air pollution. Overpopulation contributes a lot of pollution in the world. The waste that we produce goes to our oceans, which causing and poisoning the marine and aquatic biodiversity. Smokes coming from the different factories and vehicles make the air dirty and polluted. The three environmental problems we have discussed are just some of the many problems that our country is facing. These kinds of problems need an immediate solution, and if not, it will lead to bigger problems in the future. Environmental problems are very disturbing and alarming, and we should do something before it's too late. Our environment is important because it provides our needs, and without it, no one will be able to live and survive. As people who benefit the most from it, it is our duty and responsibility to take care and conserve the environment, to sustain not only the people's lives, but also to the other organisms that live with us. It is important to teach subjects like people and Earth's ecosystem to open the minds and the awareness of the students about the issue and problems in our environment. With the help of this subject, we will gain enough knowledge that we can use on how we can properly take care of our real treasure, the environment. We must always remember that whatever we do, it will always come back to us. There is always a right time for everything, and now is the right time for us to change. A change that will give us a comfort and will lead to a better life. That's it for today's video. I hope you learned something from our short discussion. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!